So you got to tell me, how did you bury yourself? How did you completely annihilate yourself? Your dreams, your passion. I want to break this down. I want to take this slow. The older I get, the more I realize the dreams and goals we have are basically what we're supposed to be doing. Our purpose is what we're supposed to be doing. The jobs we have, as far as corporate, the distractions from that side of the fence, those are meant to be obstacles to stop us from going after our purpose. So I say you buried yourself because now you are in this casket. You feel lost. You feel like you can't chase your dreams because you probably got a lot going on. You're too busy helping too many people. All your allocated time and energy is going elsewhere. Maybe even your time is going to a fucking job. Maybe even your time is just going to just trying to find peace whenever you're done dealing with everybody. The older I get, the more I realize we weren't supposed to live like this. We were supposed to be being happy, being joyous, living off the land. You know, cracking a few coconuts every once in a while. Going to the beach, going to the mountains, whichever you prefer. And yet we stuck in city limits with planes flying near our house while we sleep. Then you wake up at 7 in the morning, some even earlier, to get to a job that you hate. And then you get off work at 5, the day is over. You still have to tend to family. You still have to tend to, maybe you have a wife, have a kid, you have a kid or have kids, whichever. All your time is gone. The weekends come. You don't have no funds because of inflation, and maybe you didn't make the right decision on a career, so you don't have any funds, and now your weekend is just sitting in the house waiting for Monday to come back around. We dug ourselves in this grave. You know, getting in the grave, we went into it willingly. You know, the tools we used, you know, the shovel to get in was the job. Every time we got a job and got a raise, what we felt like we had to do. Had to keep chasing more and more and more. The mountain kept getting taller and taller and taller. The things we kept wanting kept getting further and further and further. Even if we achieve a goal, we just have to keep going after something else because what we just achieved isn't enough. So you got a new job. And now you want another car. You want to exchange your house or sell your house so you can buy another one. Maybe you had one kid. You see you was barely making it with one kid. You felt you had a job. Then you was like, let's have another kid, which people are beautiful. It's beautiful having families. I'm not saying it's not. But when you can't afford it, everybody suffers from it. So that tool, the shovel that we got into the grave, that's whatever avenue we took. So it could have been that job. The family is sucking your energy. You're too busy trying to get around people that's moving. You're trying to find people that's like-minded. You just can't find them nowhere. And why? Because everybody say they don't want to deal with everybody. Everybody feels like they can do it on their own. in this part, I'm speaking to my black people because I feel like we are the ones that do this the most. So when I say we don't support each other or we can't find like-minded people, I think it's because we are trying to get to the finish line first instead of getting to the finish line together. So now that we dug ourselves into this hole, in my last video, I talked about the mental cage that we're in as far as AI and where it's going in the future. But now we dug ourselves into this hole. How can we get ourselves out of this grave that we dug ourselves in? How can we stop chasing the things that don't serve us? Anything that don't serve us. How can we stop moving the goalposts every time we achieve something? Why we can't just be satisfied? And that void is just causing that graveyard hole to get bigger and bigger. The more you dig, the more you get away from who you are and who you really want to be and who you really know you are. And this may be a question for some, but sometimes I wonder, is there a point of no return that we have reached? And I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I feel like things can happen and turn around so fast. But it does take some focus. It does take some mindset shifts. It does take some change. And it ain't gonna happen very fast. But all in all, I just want to say, the hole that we're in, we've helped dig the hole that we are in right now. And as always, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I just try to share this wisdom. And if you are curious, because I did mention my clothing brand, I don't mention it much, which I should. finalvoyage.world. And I'll put it in the description as well. But yeah, thank y'all for watching.